Welcome to Theater Thursday. I'm Morgan.
I'm May.
And I'm Alasha, and we have
A show.
For you.
Join us as we show you theater tips
Theater tricks.
And treasures.
And without further ado,
We present to you
Theater Thursday.
Theater Thursday.
Theater Thursday. Hello, Miss Alasha. So what are you doing this lovely Theater Thursday?
I am preparing for our very first auditions for the Enchanted Bookshop. So we're pretty excited about that. I have the schedule for all the practices right here. Got note-taking things for me to make notes of people as they're auditioning.
Because you are
Oh, I'm the director.
important detail.
Details. This is a scene breakdown of which characters are in what scene, and if they just speak in the scene, if they sing as a solo, if they appear but they have no lines, or they sing in a group.
You look pretty prepared, so awesome sauce.
Yep. This is our poster.
Hello and welcome to this lovely Theater Thursday. I'm Morgan and today I'm going to be talking about how to audition the correct way. One of the first tips for auditioning is to be prepared, whether it's a singing audition, dancing audition, or lines audition. Obviously you won't know the lines, but you should prepare yourself in that kind of way that I'm going to read lines. Let me read lines the best I can. And I'm going to be singing a song. Let me choose a song that best showcases my voice. And I'm going to be dancing. I must listen to the instructions at hand so that I can dance the best way that I need to dance, if that makes any sense. Also, being prepared means wearing the right kind of outfit, making sure you're comfortable, because the last thing you need is for you to be doing your jazz square in the dancing song and your pants fall down. That would be terrible, and you probably wouldn't get cast then. And one of the major things on being prepared for auditioning is to kind of familiarize yourself with the play a bit before you go to audition, because it's kind of frustrating when you walk right in and you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you just kind of understand what play it might be first that you're auditioning for. The next tip I have for you is to dress for the part. As your outfit should be comfortable, it also should be functional, meaning it should intrigue the director's imagination. So what you're trying to do with your outfit is you're trying to get the director to imagine you in the role that you want. That's what it means to dress for the part. But of course, going back to our first tip, make sure your outfit is still comfortable. Whatever character you are auditioning for, make sure you dress similar to them. So let's say you're going for the part of Dorothy Gale, right? And you don't want to be painfully obvious with your outfit. You might want to wear like a little blue overalls or a blue overall skirt if you have one. I had a blue overall skirt when I auditioned for Dorothy. And maybe put your hair in the pigtails like she has. And that's about that. And just kind of like leave it at that, and let the imagination of the director finish off the rest of the costume in their head. And let's say you wanted to audition for a cat. Maybe you would wear a leopard print kind of shirt. Let's say you wanted to audition for, like, if you're a younger kid and you want to audition for Annie in the musical Annie, you might wear a red dress. Or if you're auditioning for Annie Oakley, which is more of a cowboy show, you might wear some jeans and boots and kind of let the director fill in the rest of the gaps there with his or her own imagination. The next tip I have is, if you want to show the director that you're being serious and that you're dedicated to this play, then you ought to come to the workshops, or maybe a singing workshop, dancing workshop, some pre-audition workshops. I will go into more full depth in another video on what a workshop is. And if you want to be very serious and the director does callbacks and you are called to a callback, then you go to the callback. Every time you're able to make it to something like that, it increases your chances of getting a part. And the last, most important tip I have for you this lovely Theater Thursday is to always be kind and encouraging. Nobody wants to work with a difficult person. You will not get cast if you are being ugly to other people, if you are not listening to the director and what he or she has to say. When you go to audition, you always want to make sure you're encouraging other people and lifting them up. Auditions shouldn't be a competition. It should be a fun way to get to meet new people and to have this large, great, big theater family. And you're not going to make any friends if you're telling them that they can't do this kind of stuff, or if you're trying to make yourself seem higher and better than them. Loving one another is the most God-glorifying thing we can do in auditions, and that's what Christ calls us to do. So instead of trying to tear other people down, let's bring them up. Even if they get the role that you want, be happy for them. And let's not be jealous. God calls us to bring others up. So instead of trying to tear other people down in the theater, let's bring them back up. I hope these tips have been helpful for you on some tips on how to audition the correct way. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the auditions themselves. Hello and welcome to Theater Thursday. I'm Morgan and this is May, and today we're at Auditions for the Enchanted Bookshop Musical. We're so excited.
I'm freaking out and excited.
Freaking out.
That's my lucky aunt.
And that's her awesome father. And these are other children. Everybody here is coming to audition. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
We could have done that. I would have brought the guitar. I would have learned to play the guitar in 3 days.
Anyway, let's roll into it.
Business partner, you must be in some type of business.
She wants to know what business we're in.
Monkey.
She means we import money.
And export them. That's right, import and export. We send them out, and then we bring them right back. The same monkeys. Oh yeah. Monkeys is very active creatures. They don't like to do a lot of sitting around.
We was hoping you could help us find
Basking in your glory, ignorant fool, this brave young suitor, sharing in my triumph. And the girl part? Flattering child, you shall know me, see why in shadow I hide. Look at your face in the mirror, I am there inside.
What?